Let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So, Dhammacakkapavattana Sutta reading. Last time we start the learning the Dukkha Ariya Satya. Okay, so Dukkha Ariya Satya is starting from this paragraph. So, Idam Kopana Bhikkhave Dukkha Ariya Satya. So here, that is heading actually. Idam, this is Dukkha Ariya Satya. Maybe literally painful suffering. But that is technical term, novetural suffering also, okay. That is brief or head after the detailed explanation. So to, introducing with the, so familiar what jati, birth, and then jara, aging, and then vyadi, illness, and also marana, death. But they are very common to us. So a kind of this suffering. Okay, so after that, so maybe jadi is birth. At that time, we don't want to be born again. So jara, aging is so suffering. So we don't want to be decayed. So vyadi, illness is also a kind of suffering. So we don't want to be, ill. So we want to be healthy, health. So marana, so that also suffering. So we want to be free from, death. So that is why in this way, when the Buddha explained, so all kind of suffering at that time, maybe many things. So that is why they can be included. So abhiyehi sambhyogo dukkha, biyehi vibhyogo dukkha. In this way, so this one is just simple. Jadi be dukkha, jara be dukkha, vyadi be dukkha, marana be dukkha. This is just simple, not everything, but everything changing is separate. So we don't want. So that is why. Finally, so deeper than or higher than that knowledge. So abhiyehi sambhyogo dukkha. So last time we roughly introduced. So Sambhayoga or Sambhayoga here already, right? Sambhayoga or Sambhayoga. So that is why Apiyehi. So Biya means so Biya means so literally dear or beloved. The meaning of that Biya is so beloved one or beloved things or pleasurable things or pleasing things, pleasing one in this way also. So Biya. So Biya, okay, so the first one. You see, Biya is dear, and also the other one, so dear or beloved, and so on. Or the other way, pleasant or agreeable or liked. So, and then so negation is here, abhiya. So pleasant, unpleasant. So biya, abhiya means unpleasant. So unpleasant thing or disagreeable thing also. So pleasant or displeasant or unpleasant. So agreeable or disagreeable things, disagreeable one. So now that Pia, so now we know Pia actually originally adjective. We already know that. Now in the dictionary also, let's check again. So that is adjective, you see. But in Pali, even though the word is originally adjectives, but without, reference noun, that adjective itself can be used as a noun. So that is why even though that Bia is pleasant, agreeable, but without noun after that, that is why maybe so pleasant, being, or so person using as a noun. And then so that Bia with the negation now. So actually that na, negation na, so before the consonant commonly change to the a. So that is it should be a biya. But here in the original text, you see, what is it here? Apiya double P. So that is because of the dawa origin biya. So you see, you can see the word bariya. So this para original one. So bara become the baba, but when we use without any prefix or without any formal word, preceding word, at that time one of them is dropped. So bariya, you see. So bariya firstly become the biya, and then one of ba is dropped temporarily biya. But that ba is appear or restored joining with the preceding word. So here appear. Okay. Still adjective. So unpleasant or disagreeable. So that one also using as in now. And then now when we use the sambayogda or sambayoga, okay, sambayoga, yojeti. So let's see in the dictionary sambayoga. So that is syntax. Sambayoga. So union or association or okay, maybe sambayoga, that is noun form. This is past participle adjective. So sambayoga. So you see, associated with. So with the instrument that is associated with or connected with. So connected with, associated with. So that means in Pali with the instrumental case. In Pali. So that is an abiyehi sambayogo. Abiyehi sambayogo. Associated with. So instrumental sense, you see. So unpleasant. So now that is why here this line we can understand now. So abiyehi sambayogo doko, and then biyehi wibyogo doko, these two lines. Today we learn it. So these are two lines, right? So the first line. So abiyehi. So because of that sambayoga is, the root huge. That huge is commonly with the connected with the instrumental case. So maybe yog jeti or ni yog jeti, san yog jeti, or yong jet, ba yog jeti also. Yonjedi as the active verb. So that Yonjedi. So yoke to yoke. So to join with the instrumental or located, you see? To join with the instrumental or located. Now with the instrumental case. With the instrumental case. That is, so in connection with the root use, we use the instrumental case word. That is sentence or garaka. So that is one. Now, so this Sambyoga is noun form. That is why, you know, association with the, so here negative, so unpleasant. Unpleasant things or unpleasant ones, maybe unpleasant ones, passing or things. So because here, so plural, you see instrumental plural is suffering. So that is just grammatical point. So yeah, last time we already analyzed in the, so what to understand. So that is one. So the same way, if we understand the, so abhiyehi sambyogo dukkha. Now, biyehi vibhyogo dukkha also can be understood. Okay, Sally Nyanakawesi.
Bante, I would like to ask Jati Piduka, Jara Piduka. There was the usage of this pi. Is this api with the meaning of cha? And
Right, also. So not only bad, but also decay, illness, and death, also suffering. So as well as also a BS.
Okay. Thank you, Bante.
Okay. So, and then, you know, Sambyoga, Sam is associate. So actually, you know, even though we translate associate, so huge is join. So, but Samming together. Biojedi is joined. So biojedi also can be found in the dictionary. Biojedi, okay. Active. Biojedi is yoke. Yonjedi also yoke. Biojedi also yoke. So but Sam is a yoke well or yoke together or connected with together. But we is negation, negative. So that is dissociate or separate. So we build up. So we build up separated or this, so dissociated, you see, dissociation. We build up or we build up dissociation or separated or separation. The same meaning. So we is negation. Okay. So that we also we prefix. So but prefix and root is huge. And then so the subject is not. So now, so actually should be we Ba. So because of this indicatory letter na will become the O. So ja become the ga. So we yoga, but this ba also become the double. So that is also related to this ba. So ba is, bara become the, so ba and the one of ba is dropped temporarily. But now joining with the preceding word. So that is why. So this ba become the double in this way. So we yoga means dissociation or separation. So actually associated with. So associated with or association with the instrumental case. But this dissociation is so a kind of the separation. So that is like from, we can understand separation from. Even though the same form here, you see be he here abi he. So but this one is ablative. So that is why. Dissociation from. So pleasant. Be pleasant things or ones is so suffering. So now let's go back to the original Pali text. They're here with my note. Some are complicated to see. So in this paragraph, you see, Idan Dokkan, sorry, not this paragraph. So Idan Kobana Bhikkhave Dokkan Ariya Sitya. That is heading what? So after that, so Jadibi Dokha, Jarabi Dokha, Vyadibi Dokha, so Jadibi Dokha, Maranabi Dokha. So these are very common words, very common Dokha. So everybody can understand. So Jadi also Dokha, Jara also Dokha. So everybody easy to understand. But so now, so when we summarize that one, so Abiyehi Sambyogo Doko. So Abiya means not just a person, thing also, beloved one. For example, so Jadi, so for example here, Jara. Jara means decay or old. So no one like decay. Everybody want to be ever young. So that is why, state of being young is Biya. But Jara is Abiya. But even though we don't like decay, but we are. So we become older and older, decay and decay, day by day. So that one also Dokha. So that is why. The same way, Vyadi. So all the time we want to be healthy, but we can avoid sometimes become ill, cold headache, stomach pain, and so on. Even such a minor case we can face, we can experience. So we want to be free from that. We want to be at ease. So that is why free from association with the unpleasant things such as decaying or being born, or suffering or disease, illness, and then death. Also a kind of dukkha. in this way we can summarize. And then, so biyehi webiyogo doko. So even though we want to be, young or ever young, we want to be ever healthy, we want to be, ever live, but so we can't. So that one also a kind of, dissociation from the beloved things or what we want, beloved things. That one also, a kind of the dukkha. Okay. So that is why, these are in this way can be summarized. And then next. So firstly, here in Dukkha Satya, the Buddha expressed, so Jadi Dukkha, one kind, Jara Dukkha, one kind, Vyadi Dukkha, and the Marana Dukkha. So 4 kinds of Dukkha. But if we summarize that one into the Biya and Abhiya, Biyehi Sambhyogo Dukkha, or Abhiyehi Sambhyogo Dukkha, Biyehi Vibhyogo Dukkha, we get 2 kinds. And then we can summarize that one into one, Yambichan, Nalabadi, Dambi Dukkha. Okay, so now that's what we were analyzed. So Yambichan, Nalabadi, Dambi Dukkha. So here, Yambi Chan should be divided. Yambi Chan. Yambi Chan. Not Labadi. Okay. So Yambi Chan should be divided. Yambi Yan Abi. Yan Abi Chan. Not Labadi. Dan Abi Dok. So so this one is this Yan is also nominative, singular. So actually neuter gender. So Chan, Yambe Chan, Nalabadi, Dambi Dokkan. So not Labadi, maybe typo. Sorry. Yambe Chan, not Labadi. Okay. Yambe Chan, not Labadi. Not Labadi, so 2 mind. Tang, not Labadi. Labadi. Not Labadi. Labadi. So what about the other? Visamya work. Not labadi. Oh, okay, right. Maybe. So I'm wrongly pronounced. So Yambe Chan not labadi. So okay, no, not so at that time, not nominative. So accusative. So Chan also. Maybe this one is a not neuter. Chan do. So it should be masculine also. Pre-gender can be. So Chan is present participle adjective. So Chan do. So that one also accusative case, singular. So Chan is Ru is so to the that root is changed to the each. But so present participle suffix ant or art. So a chart. But with the so nominative accusative case singular, so we have the chan. So in this way. Chan. So wishing. So so in this sentence here you see yan and the dan. So yan and the dan. So yan is what clause. So as a simple sentence in this can be understood. So in Pali, so these a bit temporarily I will draw. So okay. Dan and yan. Ichana lavadi. So doka in this way also. Oh, so this is one sentence. Dan doka. So in this way can be understood. So this yan is not related to the chan. So now we can. So as a simple sentence, chan na labadi. So na labadi is so so that is tabas singular, right? That is so mean one. So na labadi. So does not get. Chan. So chan means so what is wanted? That is wanted. So
Andy, if this chan is accusative case,
right, object of the
it
na
would
labadi.
be chanta.
Maybe yeah. So maybe here because simply, how to say, but rarely. So actually, that is why, I'm familiar with that one is not labati, not labati. But in the book also not labati. So actually, according to the grammar, HN is nominated case singular. But now into so one also two version also I found it not labati. But I'm familiar with the labati, not labati. So maybe later I will check in the printed book. Actually, it should be labati. So that is better because of HN. HN is nominated case. So that is why here, so passive verb, that is subject for the labati. What is not obtained? So or not obtained or not to not. So literally, okay, now I will make it in passive sense. So what he wishes is not obtained. So that is suffering. Literally, that is suffering. So HN is actually nominated case singular. That is here labati. So it should be passive actually. But so I want to check in the other version also not labati. But to my mouth, so not labati I'm familiar with. Yeah, Bechan, not labati, not labati. So HN. So HN is present participle. Maybe now also can be. If it is now, so at that time, so not labati also possible. Okay, let's see. So HR. So HR we can see as in now. That is feminine now, wish or longing, what is desire or desirable thing also. So at that time, so this HR is not present participle. So HR is so feminine now. But with the accusative case singular, so at that time HR. So at that time, not labati is also okay. So at the time, so whatever wish, whatever desire, or whatever he wants, not obtain. He does not obtain. So that is also separate. So Yan Chan, whatever he wish, or whatever he want. So whatever wish, whatever desirable thing in this way also. So actually, according to the Yan Chan, so HR mean, just wish or desirable. So in the dictionary also we already see here, that is feminine now. So wish or longing or desire, but maybe sometimes that one is abstract sense. Sometimes referring to the thing also. Thing also can be. So at that time, Yan Chan is or whatever. So desirable one. So whatever desire or whatever he want, he does not obtain. So actually, literally, whatever desire or whatever wish, but that means, so whatever he wants, so he does not obtain. So in this way also, whatever he wants, he does not obtain. So then dukkha. So that is also dambi dukkha. That is also suffering. So, but in the translation, scholar translation, so you see. So instead of saying a sentence to understand easily, not to get what he wants is suffering. Not to get, that is the translation of the, so yambe chan na labadi dambi dukkha. But literally, so whatever he wants, he does not obtain. That is also suffering. Literally should be like that. But here, not to get what he wants is suffering. But the same meaning. But we cannot compare with the Pali. And then what about another translation? So here 5 versions, you see. Another scholar, that is Bhikkhu Thanesaro. So birth is stressful, aging is stressful, death is stressful, middle way, right, concentration. Now this one, no true stress. Oh, leading to destroy the right knowledge. Maybe some are skipped. No true origination, stressful. In short, and so you see, separation from the beloved is stressful. So not getting what is wanted is stressful. That is the meaning of the yambichan, nalabadi, dambi dukkha. But yambichan, whatever he wants. So nalabadi, he does not obtain. Dambi dukkha, that is also suffering. So now to be easy to understand, so yan echan, whatever desire or whatever he wants. So not labadi, so he does not obtain. So yambi echan. So dambi dukkha here, dabe a b, but one. So that is also suffering. In this way can be understood. Okay, so now, okay.
Sayadaw, I would like to ask, I think earlier Sayadaw mentioned the yang is not connected with the ichang. So, but I don't really understand why, because should not the yang connected with ichang in this case, Sayadaw?
Yeah, so at the very beginning, so I thought Achan is, how to say, Achan is, object of the na labadi. So at that time, so that yan is, how to say, a kind of the relative clause to modify him to the, dan. So dabe yan also can be understood. So yata, referring to the whole clause, not just to the Achan.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
But then in this case, like, is it true then it's referring to ichang Seda?
Mm-hmm. So,
Like,
mm-hmm.
because like the feminine, accusative feminine relative pronoun here, yang is also the feminine, can be feminine accusative, right, Seda?
Yeah, but maybe because of so Dan, Yan, Dan, yeah, that will also okay. Yeah, HM. So whatever he want. So at the time, feminine, yeah, with the accusative also okay. But so related to the da at the time, and not this Yan, so second time should be understood at the time. So that Yan is related to the whole sentence. Yan, HN, nalabadi, not just to the Yan, HN. So at that time,
Okay,
maybe
Seda.
a Newton now or related to the dam also.
Okay, Seda.
Okay. So, okay. So now, we already, so, okay. Now we finish to the Yambechana Labadi Dambidoka. After that, so Sankhe Dena in brief, Banjubara Nekanda Dokha. So Banjubara Nekanda Dokha. Okay, firstly, we were.
Excuse me, Saidor.
Uh-huh.
I noticed in the PME book, another form of suffering also included. That is Sukha Parideva, Dukkha Domana Supayasa, Dukkha. Page 186, page 186, para 3 in the PME book.
Okay.
One eight six. Para 3.
So idam
After-
kobana bhikkhave dukkha ariya sitya. So jadi bi dukkha, jarabi mrana bi dukkha. Soka bridiva dukkha dominasu baya sabi dukkha.
but in the
Maybe,
Dhammacakkapavattana, it's not inside the Dhammacakkapavattana.
maybe. So commonly this Pali easy is rooted in the PTS version.
I see.
Maybe in the PTS version, it may be included.
I see.
But so now I copied. So digital Pali reader is the Chetta Sangana version or Myanmar version. So maybe because of that and then. Okay.
Thank you.
So now Sankhe Dena Banju Bara Nekanda Dokha. So firstly, we will analyze meaning grammatically. So Sankhe So firstly, that, so Sam, and then Ru, keep, and then past participle da. So keep mean throughout or through away, or keep down. So Sam, so pada become the da da. So we have the Sam Kate da. So in this way, Sanketa may actually correct it, contract it also, or briefed or summarized. Sankipati is part form is, Sankipati. So Sankipati is a to collect or heap together or collect together, you see. Or maybe the other one is, abridge, to abridge or to be shortened, to shorten. Now this one, so Sanketa. So now in the past participle sense, that past participle also can be. So Sanketa. Sanketa. You see here, concise or brief or in short or concisely. That is essay with the instrumental case, adverbial sense. But originally Sanketa is past participle adjective concise, in short or concisely or briefly or in brief. You see, contracted also. Okay. So now with the instrumental case, instrumental adverb. So Sanketena. So Sanketena is instrumental adverb. So that is why concisely or in brief or in short, in this way, Sanketa. So Binju Bara Nekanda Dokha. So Binja, so Binja Kanda. So Binju Bada should be divided. Banja, Upadana, and the Kanda. Okay. So Binju Bada Nekanda in this way. Now they are, five, that is plural. Binju Bada Nekanda, nominated case plural. So Binja means five. So Upadana means clinged or claimed by the attachment by the craving. Upada, craving, and so round view. So Kanda, Binja Kanda. So actually here mainly craving, attached by the craving, or claimed by the craving. So five aggregates claimed by the craving. So now, so the whole sentence, so in brief, five aggregates claimed by craving. are suffering. So that is literally we should understand. But so now in why the Buddha say in this way, to understand that point is important. So now, firstly, the Buddha addressed 4 kinds of suffering. So jati pi dukkha, jara pi dukkha, vyadi pi dukkha, and marana pi dukkha, and also like the in Pali easy. So soga bridiva dukkha domina subhayasa pi dukkha or something like that. Okay, leave it that one. So after that, these 4 kinds or maybe 5 kinds, so can be summarized into 2 ways. So biyehi sambyogo dukkha. So association with the unpleasant thing, also suffering. And then biyehi vibhyogo dukkha, dissociated from the beloved thing, also suffering. So 2 kinds. And so yambichan nalabadi tambi dukkha. Yambichan nalabadi tambi dukkha. So whatever he wants, he does not obtain. That is also suffering. So that is also suffering. Now you see, firstly, age is a birth, aging, illness, and the death. And then association and the dissociation. So the first are very common. The second one is, higher or so deeper than the former one, and also related to the internal, how to say, internal desire. So we don't want what we don't like. We want what we like. So based on the personal perspective. And also finally, so yambe chan na labadi tambi dukkha. So whatever he wants. When we summarize these 2 into a single one, whatever he wants, he does not obtain. That is suffering. Now a single one. And also, when we interpret whatever he wants, why it is called the suffering? If we make a question, if we ask a question, why? Whatever he wants, what? So not getting what we want is a kind of suffering. Why? So that is because of craving. So to understand the final interpretation of that one, craving. So if we don't have such a craving or attachment, so at that time we don't have want or unwanted. Want, desire or undesire, we don't have at that time. So there will not be that we like or that we don't like. So all of them are so go under nature, happen naturally. But on that, so because of inner attachment, so that is we like, that is we don't like in this way. So that is when we find the final interpretation, that is craving. To understand that here, Sankhya Dena Benju Bara Nekhanda Dukkha. So we already know that all ultimate realities except the Nibbana, so Jeta, Jetasika, and Rupa, if we categorize into the Khanda aggregates, so all of the material forms are Rupa Khanda, all of the mental, so minds are Vijnana Khanda. Among the 52 Jetasika, Vedana is Vedana Khanda, Sanya is Sanya Khanda. The other 50s are Sankhara Khanda in this way. 5 khandha. They are just called the 5 khandha. But, so if they are the object of the craving, so they are Uparana Khanda. So at that time, not included the 8 Lokottara Citta and the associated Cittasika. All of the mundane aggregates are Uparana Khanda. So that is here in brief, if we, interpret the suffering, interpretation of suffering is, Benju Uparana Khanda. So 5, so aggregate or aggregate cling by the attachment. That means mundane 5 aggregates. Why? That is the object of the craving. So craving, if one has craving, so that craving will attach that object. So that is like, that is not like, that is desirable, that is undesirable. This one is agreeable, that one is disagreeable, and so on. So based on that, so biyehi sambyogo, abiyehi sambyogo, biyehi vibyogo. In this way can be. So that is why finally, so sufferings are made by the, produced by the craving. To understand that, so jadibi dukkha, jarabi dukkha from to the sankhedina, binjubara, nekhanda dukkha. So that one is here in the next paragraph. Dukkha samudaya, the origination of suffering, that is craving, is noble truth of self. So Ariya Satya, Dukkha Samudaya Satya, in this next paragraph, next line will be. So in this way, connection can be understood. So firstly, common dukkha, and 2 kinds of dukkha, and 1 kind of dukkha, and the Sankhedina Benjubara Nekhana dukkha is the interpretation of the dukkha. So that Benjubara Nekhana also the object of the craving. So that is and they are called a kind of the suffering. And then, so that craving will be Samudaya Satya, Dukkha Samudaya Ariya Satya, noble truth of origination of suffering in this way, in the next paragraph. Okay, that one should be for next time. So, any question? Okay, Sally, Nyana, go and see.
Bante, I still don't understand Sankitena. Why it use instrumental case singular?
Instrumental adverb instrument. So, for example, so dokena, how to say? Sukhena, so sukhan subadi or sukhena sayati in this way. So sleep soundly, or maybe eat so suffering, the difficultly, and so on. All of the adjectives can be used as a adverb joining with the instrumental case.
Is it applied to all the work?
Applying to all the work?
What I mean is sankita. The verb, then we put ena become instrumental. How about for another nouns? Is it the same? Is it applied to all nouns?
With the instrumental case can be used adverb, right? You mean?
Yes.
Yes.
And then sankitena, some just now I see that you write down is SAN dot, and then some is they use sankitena M dot. So why it's different?
That is so because a euphonic combination followed by the, so originally Sam with the negahita, but later in the within a word, euphonic combination followed by the ka letter that is and that negative change to the nga in this way.
What I mean in another book, there's some without changing.
So actually it should. So that is euphonic combination is optionally sometimes change, sometimes not change, but mostly change. The same meaning. The same meaning.
Yes. Thank you, Bante. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay. Okay.
Excuse me, Bante.
For
tampi dukkang, the M shouldn't have a dot on the top, right?
That is also
down. Sankitena near Sankitena on the top tampi dukkang.
Sankitena.
No, on the top.
On the top.
No, so sorry. Tambi dukkang, there is also suffering. So,
yes.
So tam shouldn't
no,
have.
No. Right. Okay. And then, is there any question? Okay, Haru.
Yes, Bante. So, for the meaning, Bante, that for this sentence, that of course that we are easily to understand that the craving, the meaning of the craving of the five aggregates. For example, for birth, for aging, or for disease or things like that, it's easy for us to understand that how the craving is appear. For the part of apiyehi, for the part of apiyehi sampayogo dukkha, so it is the association with the unpleasant things. So when we fall into these situations, normally that it will it have high possibilities, it will lead into the akusala chitta of dosa chitta, it will arise.
Right.
Yeah. So in this situation, Bante, that the meaning of craving, if we understand in this situation, that is the sense of craving there, it will be relating to, will be referred to the it will refer into vipawatangha, Bante.
Actually, so simply we can consider. So if we have something, but that one is we don't like, but naturally, we want another. So that is fine. Abhihi sambyogo dukkha, we call it. So actually dosa. So if we have something we don't like, so at that time, that one is suffering, but so may feel unpleasant, stressful. So that is one suffering, but directly not, this one is not produced by the craving, but it immediately after that, if we have something we don't like, so at that time we want another we like.
Yeah.
So in this way.
Yeah, very deep analysis. Okay, yeah. So at the same time,
another explanation may be, if you don't like someone or something, it is because you have some kind of attachment to that person or thing, not a positive thing, but in a negative way. If you have to do with that thing or person, you don't have to suffer anything. But if you don't like, that means there is some kind of attachment.
So yes, right. Thank you, Dagaji. So actually, liking and unliking is happened because of attachment. So if we don't have attachment, so for example, for the Arahant or for the Buddha, so they don't have the attachment or craving. That is why this one is I like, this one is I don't like. Such a nature they don't have.
Yeah, I got it, Bante. So in that
Okay.
situation that inside that we like something, in on opposite side of the things that we are facing to. For example, that we don't like that people to behave like that with us. So because we think it is appayehi sampayogo, and we have the suffering on that one. But in fact, indeed, that we also want that person doesn't behave like that to us, because we are craving in another aspect, that we expect something different, but we cannot get that. So that's why it's also the craving meaning is undergo like that way.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Bante. Yeah.
Sayadaw, may I have another question, Sayadaw?
Yeah.
So regarding also maybe still regarding the Sankitena Panchupadana Kanda Dukkha. So can I maybe like can we say simply like that phrase is like showing the nature of the Kanda itself, which is suffering. So it's simply like it's because the Kanda itself is like suffering. Why it's suffering? Because it's anicca, like that. So like we are composed of the Kanda that is always changing. So that's why it's dukkha. Like everything in the world is composed of Kanda. And when we don't get what we want, for example, or associate with what we don't like, that's because that thing is also Kanda, which is keep changing. So the Kanda itself is has the nature of suffering inside. So can we think it like that, Sayadaw?
Yeah, that will also simply okay. But here, so the point I want you to understand is, so after that, after dukkha sajja, why dukkha samudaya ariya sajja, the Buddha continue expound. So link, you see. Firstly, jadi, jara, vyadi, marana, dukkha. After that, that one is summarized into two. Abhiyehi sambyoga, abhiyehi vibhyoga dukkha. After that, those are summarized into one. Yambi jana labadi dambi dukkha. And also, finally, sankhedina benju bara nekhanda dukkha. So, actually, not talking about the khanda dukkha. Yeah, all of khanda are, so the, how to say, subject to be, rising and falling. But so all of the, the Logodara Jeda are also rising and falling. So Mega Jeda after rising fall away, but not called dukkha. So that is why,
okay.
Finding the right interpretation is leading to the, samudaya or lobha or craving. In this way, context, I want you to understand.
Okay, sir. Okay, I get it. And then Sayadaw, like, may I ask one last question, Sayadaw?
Okay.
I think it's regarding to the second class. At the beginning of the sutta, like at the time I couldn't attend, so I couldn't ask. So
okay.
I remember Sayadaw explained about the ekang samayang up until the Migadaya, that sentence. Sayadaw said like the theme, the topic that is want to emphasize is regarding at one time, Sayadaw, the ekang samayang. So like I don't really understand why it's not about the situation of the Buddha at that time that it become the topic, Sayadaw, because it seems in that sentence it explain more about where the Buddha is staying at that time compared to the Ekang Samayang is like a not very detailed thing. So if it want to make the Ekang Samayang as the main topic, it should explain the at one time in more detail, right? At one time, at 1 month, like that. But the one that is explained in more detail is where the blessed one is staying. So, is it possible that maybe that's the main theme in that sentence?
Actually, so yeah, in this in that line, so maybe such a time expression so can be both at the end of the line as well as at the beginning of the line. So but so at that time, that is also maybe general saying because that is very fast line. So that is in context is how to say. So that Ekang Samyang also that line is maybe just intro, not how to say taught by the Buddha. That is introductory line. So maybe spoken by the Venerable Ananda at the past Buddhist council, not original text. They are just introduction. So that is why the to say that one is topic, maybe that one also topic also right, because so even though at that time the Buddha expound the Dhamma, the Buddha expound the Dhammacakkapavattana Sutta. So in this also can be understood generally. But so focusing on the place also okay, because in the next line that mean there. So because of that reference one, so Varanasi and Isibadane Migrai also maybe topic of that line also okay. Because very general, I mean.
Okay, Sayadaw. Yeah, because I think like maybe like the location is explained in more detail in this sentence. So maybe that is the main emphasis of this sentence.
Right? So very fast like but so actually whenever the Venerable Ananda introduced so the all of the discourse, he start with the so Ekang Samayang, but he never expressed so exact time. Because so maybe what I remember the commentator Bodhisattva explained that is because so not to confuse or not to be difficult to remember, the time is not so important or something like that.
Oh, okay, Sayadaw. Okay. Okay.
That is that he
Thank
used
you,
that general term. Okay.
Then Sayadaw, like if we base on what the Venerable Buddha Gosa said, like the time is not important, then maybe it means like so here maybe also maybe that's not the main thing,
not topic on like right.
Okay, Sayadaw. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. So if no any question? Okay, so if no more question, so let me stop here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante.
Welcome,
Thank you very much, Bante. Good night.
Welcome. Good night.
Thank you, Bante. Good night. Sukyotu.
Good night. Sukhihotu.
Thank you very much,
Sayadaw.
Bante. Good night.
Welcome.
Sukhihotu.
Good night.